The following is a presentation of TFNN. The Bull Bear Binary Option Hour. Brought to you by Nadex. Call now, toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044. Now, Tommy O'Brien, and Darrell Martin.
Welcome, folks. Tom O'Brien. We do appreciate you growling and prowling with us out here. Right now, we have the Dow Industrials down 142. You get the Nasdaq down 55. S&Ps are off 18. We have the gold contract up $6.50, trading at $1,279 an ounce. Silver is up 6 cents at $17.33. We have copper off a penny at $2.02 a pound. Light sweet crude down 79 cents, $49.77 a barrel. Notes are up 16 ticks, 131.19. Bonds are up a full point, 11 ticks, 168.28. And it's free money.
That's the trend.
It's getting there. It's getting there.
It gets more and more free, but every day.
Unbelievable. And, folks, my bear suit come out of the dry cleaners.
I read the newsletter.
It come out. Well, you know what did happen is that I went shot the financials on Wednesday.
Okay, yes.
So the first sec that I saw, we did go shot the financials, but the bear suit is out now. And what it has to do with here, and if we go over, if you want to see something,
sure.
This is pretty intense, folks, okay? And, Europe right now, I suspect we're going to be down pretty good. Europe is down good. And yesterday, when I was doing the afternoon show, I was looking at the FTSE. I says, oh, something's wrong here, man. Because watch when I put the FTSE up. You're going to see the expansion of volume, yesterday. I felt that was, enough. Okay, it was like, man, hold it. That was expanding with volume. And today it's falling apart, man, Yeah. So on a Friday, after a run like this, it's dangerous anyway.
Sure.
You know what I mean? And
it's
you're
been
down.
Quite a run over the last, week and a half, 2 weeks, really?
Well, even
right?
Since the February lows, right?
Oh, sure.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like,
I was
okay.
just even saying coming into Memorial Day, though, even then. Where were we at the beginning of that week, right? I mean, massively lower.
No doubt.
Yeah.
Let's go to, and folks, if you haven't test drove the Nadex platform, well, come over to our website at TFNN. You're going to see the Nadex banner on the top, on the side. You can test drive that platform. They'll put $25,000 of paper money into your account. You can see how these contracts trade. And at the beginning of the week, I put on a binary inside the oil market, and that's not going to work out. I risked $155 looking for the basically $845 on the other side. That's not going to work. There's no way. Gold, though, I bought gold this morning. Gold's doing pretty good. Yeah,
it's a nice little run.
I bought a spread this morning. Let's go to Jim in Oldsmar. Hey, Jim, what's going on?
Good morning. How are you all?
We're
Morning,
doing
Jim.
great, man. Yourself?
I'm doing good.
Cool.
I just have a question about XLE, the Energy Selector
Yes.
ETF. I'm just wondering your thoughts in general. There's some information going to come out about 1 or 1:30 today on oil rigs or something, and I've heard rumors that it's going up to much higher, but I'm just wondering in the short term if you think it's going to down bad the next little bit, or you think it's going to hang in there and pull up.
I went shot that sector this morning.
Okay.
On the open. And this is why. So when you take a look at the XLE, and let me go into ExxonMobil and Chevron for a second, okay? So, this has been an extraordinary run. If you look at ExxonMobil, it started out at $71 4 months ago and you're at 90. When you bring it back and you put this just on a weekly, it's coming into this supply line that's just vicious. The October of 2014, you're talking 105 million shares. It's laying right across this thing. So, to me, it's like, okay, man, you ran all the way from 71 up to ICE, and it looks to me like it's going to back down off of it. So, I flipped, and I'm looking for that to go lower.
Okay.
And if we take a look at the XLE, I'll give you exactly where I'm thinking it's going to go. So if you take a look at it, when you come across here, you can see that somewhere around the 63 area, And where I'm going is that looks like March 18th. That's the last time it really had some good juice. So normally if they pull back, that's where it wants to go. Now what's cool about something that's run this far is that even you can be wrong. I could be absolutely wrong in the aspect that, this thing wants to go lower, right? And then it just can be, that's only a 0.382 retracement. So that's a very small retracement. Just as a retracement, that's something that does want to go higher. So I like it when both of those set up, because I could be wrong in the sector saying, okay, it wants to go much lower, but it's just a normal pullback after something that's run so dramatically higher so quickly.
Right. I see what you're saying. Yeah. Well, I appreciate it.
Okay, man.
Thank you.
Have a great one. Have a safe one. Let's go to Tom in Tampa. Hey, Tom, what's going on?
Hey, TGIF, brother.
That's a TGIF. It is.
TGIF.
And it's the summer.
That it is.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, Tom, GLD, if gold gets up and hits that 1428 level,
yeah,
doesn't that bring GLD up to about that 135 price area?
That would make sense. Let me pull it back here. I got to do this. So what happens with the GLD, folks, is this. So picture this. The GLD is trading at 121, and gold is at 1279. Okay, so you can see that if the GLD was trading right at the price of gold, that would be
I can hold if you want me to, Tom.
Yeah, just hold right there. We'll go through this, folks, just so you can understand this correlation. This is Tommy O'Brien. You stay right there, folks. We're coming right back. Dow right now is down 144. Nasdaq's up 58. S&P's are down 18. We're going to be right back.
Larry Pesavento has just started his brand new service, Fibonacci 24/7, and he's already delivering content to his subscribers on a daily basis when the market's opened and even on weekends. Each Monday, you'll receive Larry's written report that provides detailed commentary and a summary on the charts and videos that Larry sends out. And throughout the week, when warranted, Larry will send out via charts or videos or both the key markets that he is watching during the day. This will be up-to-the-date, active trading information that will help you in your daily trading. In Larry's first week alone, he sent out 25 charts, 6 videos, and a full report to his subscribers in just 1 week. If you're a technical trader that uses patterns and retracements to trade, then Larry's service Fibonacci 24/7 is something that you must try. Right now, new subscribers can get a full 30-day money-back guarantee. With nothing to risk, sign up now to Larry Pesavento's Fibonacci 24/7 by visiting the front page of TFNN.com under Trading Newsletters.
Platinum, grains, crude oil, gold, copper, cattle, hogs, gasoline, natural gas, coffee, cotton, cocoa, and sugar. These are just some of the commodities mentioned in the most recent issue of Andy Hecht's Techno-Mental Commodity Report. Andy publishes his weekly newsletter every Thursday morning, where he breaks down the commodity market and provides his subscribers with specific trading recommendations based on his trading methodology. By signing up for a free trial to the Techno-Mental Commodity Report, you'll get a full 30 days to try out this powerful newsletter service and see for yourself the types of trades Andy has recommended for his subscribers. When you sign up for a 30-day free trial, you're under no obligation to pay anything. And should you decide to continue, you will lock in the low rate of only $79 a month. Sign up right now for the Techno-Mental Commodity Report and make sure you're ready to catch the next big trade in commodities. For more information and to get started today, visit the front page of TFNN.com.
You know what's cool? Taking something that's good for you. Something specifically formulated to help with weight loss, better sleep, stress reduction, and the need to detox.
Nico, our hunter and gatherer ancestors found all their nutritional requirements for health in their wild environment. But today, our food sources no longer contain the vitamins, minerals, and nutrients our bodies need to stay healthy and strong.
That's why we need Primal Edge Daily Nutrition. It includes a special blend of ionic, oil-based vitamins, minerals, fatty, and amino acids in an easy-to-use liquid form.
Primal Edge is powered by highly concentrated fulvic and humic acids, nature's preferred delivery system. They have been called miracle molecules because, like sunlight, air, and water, life cannot exist without them.
That's right, Paige. They ensure we receive all the nutrition we need to be healthy and thrive. We take it every morning.
Primal Edge, formulated and approved by Nico and Paige of Living a Primal Lifestyle. Buy it today for just $89. Click on the Primal Edge banner on the front page of TFNN.com. We take your phone calls now. Toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Welcome back, folks. We're talking with Tom from TIM. We're talking about the GLD, and in that correlation, we're going to go into the gold contract for a second. So the question, Tom, was if gold gets to what price?
1420.
1428, the 1428, right. Okay, so when you look at the gold contract, folks, okay, that's where I expect this next run's going to take us. And we put up the continuous contract. What you're going to see, better put it back further, actually, is that's your next swing point that's hanging up here from one of the continuous contracts. Yeah, it's 1428, and that's the highs of August.
Of 13.
August of 2013, yeah. So if we bring over the GLD and we put the GLD up, what you're going to see, yeah, you're up there. You're up there at 135 would probably be right. It says 137. But what happens with the GLD, and this is where this gets really wild, folks.
Keep coming down, right?
Yeah, because the GLD has a expense ratio of 0.4% per year. So if it, as you can see, when the GLD started, it started about 10 years ago. And that's why it's not at 127, it's at 121. So yeah, that's game, Tom.
Okay, at 135. Yeah, 130. Okay, all right, Sounds good. All right, gentlemen.
Okay, man, have a great one. Have a safe one.
Hey, have a great weekend.
Thanks,
you
Tom,
too, man.
You too.
Thanks so much. Yeah, so the trade this morning on gold, right? What you had is that it was one of those right in the middle.
Yeah, so it looks like you got the 1250 to 1300, and
right.
you literally got in almost square right, 1/10 of a dollar away from it at
right.
1274.90.
Right.
So what were you risking? 249.90. Yeah, 240.
It was actually a little bit over.
Okay.
I believe I was risking a little bit more than I could make.
Okay.
Yeah.
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 By only like
a couple dollars.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Right.
Right.
Okay. So it was really just you're using. What happens, folks, is that you can use that. I was using it instead of trading the futures, basically.
Yeah, and you got in right around like here.
Yeah.
Kind of where my cursor is right now.
Right.
And what is that? The daily?
That's a daily.
Which is 130 in gold.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Cool.
So
see what happens.
And and if we go over and the correlation there really comes down to the price point of the exercise that these bonds, the higher these bonds go, man, it's like it's just amazing. I mean, it just.
Can we take a look at the rates?
Yeah. Where do you see this? Yeah. So, the 10-year now is at 1.630. Yeah. That very well could get at 1.6 today. Which
I was gonna 1.5 almost just in your head is the next.
I know.
Big mental, just because 1.5. That's a big number.
It's a huge number. It's absolutely a huge number. Let's see. Yeah, there's Germany. Look at Germany. Yesterday it was 0.0. Was it 0.04? And today's 0.01.
I don't remember. I don't. Yeah. But yeah, it's definitely low.
Right.
Since that's where it's at.
So the 10-year in Germany, folks, very well may be negative when we come back to work on Monday.
Yeah.
And bottom line, that's a big deal. No two ways about it.
Just take a look at it. Even 30 years, 2.43.
2.43.
Pretty cool.
That's unbelievable.
Pretty cool.
It really is. Let's go and we take a look at some of the. We'll go into the E-minis first. So you get your first bounce out here. The low today is 20.95. You're 20.98 right now, and what I do expect we're going to see. I think that this is going to get pretty nasty out here today. I know we're down big right now, folks, but the way this correlation seems to work quite a bit is that when you have Europe down this much, and then our markets, every single time that they pull back, anyone that's bought the dip has made money.
Yeah.
And
it keeps going up.
And it does until it doesn't.
That's right.
And so what I expect that this is the day. And we'll see how this shakes out, coming in into the close. But because that type of behavior gets rewarded so much, it's hard to break it. This morning, I'm out here this morning, so check this out. I'm out here this morning, and I'm looking, I'm saying to myself, okay, I go to bed last night. I'm still expecting that the S&P is going to hit the highs of May of 2015, right? Get up early. I'm looking at Europe. I'm saying to myself, no, something's going on here, right? But the first thing I do is go into the NASDAQ. I like it down. I said, maybe I'm going to buy it. Because that my head was still there. And then I start looking. I says, no, I'm not going to buy it.
Yeah. Yep.
Isn't it wild, though? I know. It's like, okay, man. So, and, a lot of it had to do, it had to do with Europe for sure. It had to do with the financials. It's really unusual, folks, that the financials got weaker first. And I kind of picked that up on Wednesday.
Yeah.
What normally happens on a downdraft is that the financials is normally the last sector to go.
Okay.
Not the first. But because of the interest rates, that makes sense that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
How are they going to make some money?
Right. Especially since there was a lot of people talking about how they were going to start making some money, right? When they were going
Big
the other
time.
way. And now it's like, wait, maybe that was priced in.
And all those people are buying it.
Right.
Right. So let's go over to the oil market, because the oil market I was expecting also to get higher. And that oil market now, I flipped that deal around too.
$50 looks like it's going to be a tough mark, right?
It does. And what you had, so on Wednesday, we go up to 51.62. And what happened here, folks, is that if you were actually in front of a screen, remember you had come in Thursday morning, I says, man, oil was going up all night long. Yeah. Well, guess what? Yeah, I was going up all night long, but that was it, okay? The next day, when the market was really open and more liquid, guess what? They took it south. So we'll get a good correlation today, as to it's back inside just a lower range that it can get down to 47.75, and we'll see whether we get an expansion of volume or not. I figure we get a lot of changes happening quickly, but we'll see how this shakes out. Some of the higher volume equities out here. You have Bank of America down 26 cents. You got Apple's down 75. We have Microsoft off 20. You got Netflix down 2.5. No big deal there. Some of the Dow stocks. You got, Exxon's off 10 cents, Coke's up 11, Merck is down 31, 3M is off 180. If we go inside the Dow to see what's moving things around here, the Verizon's the number one move, but you can see it's not big money. It's 0.7%. Microsoft's 0.4. Goldman is the number one on the way down, 1.5%. That's down 247. JP Morgan's down 1.4. 92 cents. Visa's down 1.4. So top three of financials. Yeah. You stay right there, folks. Tommy and I are coming right back. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Dow right now is down 97. NASDAQ is down 45. S&Ps are down 13. Gold is up 460. We're going to be right back.
Today, it's hard to tell if the economy is coming or going. Regardless, I want my money going in the direction I choose. If that's your stance as well, then you want to know how Everbank can help keep your money thriving just the way you want. Is growing your money a priority? Everbank is committed to a yield pledge promise to pay high yields on your checking, money market, and CD balances. Looking to diversify? Everbank ingeniously developed accessible ways to spread your money around the world into foreign currencies and even non-FDIC insured metals. And when it comes to your wealth, they bring a highly experienced and global perspective to help you manage it. Everbank's financial philosophy flies in the face of the status quo. They believe your money's performance should not be determined by today's economic circumstances, but by the drive to rise above them and create opportunities that favor your objectives. If that excites you like it does me, visit everbank.com/TFNN to find out what they can do for you. Again, that's everbank.com/TFNN. Visit them today. Everbank is a member FDIC and equal housing lender.
If you're an active trader looking for that extra edge when it comes to trading and investments, then now is a great time to get a 2-week free trial to Tom O'Brien's daily market letter, Market Insights. Tom O'Brien's daily newsletter, Market Insights, comes out every market day at around 9:30 a.m. and provides Tom's daily commentary on the broad market, including the Dow, Nasdaq, and S&P, plus specific trade recommendations. There's even an update published most afternoons to keep you informed about the day's market activity. He'll give you the entry price, price target, and stop price of each stock and option trade. With Market Insights, there's nothing left to guessing. For all the details and to get your 2-week free trial to Market Insights started today, visit TFNN.com.
TFNN is excited to offer a brand new piece of market scanning software unlike anything the industry has ever seen. John Logan and his team have spent years developing their market profile tools to finally be able to release the TAS Profile Scanner Plus. And right now, you can get a 2-week trial absolutely free just by visiting TFNN.com and providing us your name and email address. The TAS Profile Scanner Plus is the premier market profile-based scanner in the industry. Powered by the acclaimed TAS proprietary algorithms, this feature-rich scanner is a standalone desktop software that instantly filters over 2,500 global financial markets such as stocks, ETFs, commodity futures, and Forex. Within 3 minutes of signing up, you can have the software downloaded and running on your computer with a complete roadmap of market indicators and inflection points to trade off using the TAS Profile Scanner Plus. Sign up today and try this amazing piece of software by visiting TFNN.com.
This segment is brought to you by Think or Swim. For more information, just click the Think or Swim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. We get the Dow Industrials right now down 89. The Nasdaq's off 47. S&Ps are off 13. And, folks, if you haven't test drove the Nadex platform, great time to do it. Come over to our website at TFNN. You can test drive that platform. They'll put $25,000 of paper money into your account. You can be out here trading today. You can do some work over the weekend. Come out here on Monday morning. Now, you just wrote an article about the binaries, right? The article you showed me yesterday?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was pretty cool. Can you explain that? Because of
man. Okay, yeah.
Well, because of the
I'm not sure. I mean, it was a long article, and it's not even out yet. So why don't we save that?
Oh, okay.
And we go over it when. I mean, it's It's a long article.
No, it is.
It is. We can't even direct people.
No, that's cool. I thought it was out. Okay, I like the risk reward inside it.
Okay, sure.
We'll go over that next week, folks, when it comes out.
Perfect.
But it's a cool article, man. It's in the context of because these. Risk versus the reward is a huge deal inside
for sure.
trading in general.
Definitely.
But, you know what I mean? And
glad you liked it. Totally.
Yeah, I did.
Cool.
Because what I'm realizing is that you can trade those binaries with a better money management probability. That's what I really got out of that.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
that's a big part of it, right?
And it's understanding the middle of the buy or sell.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
We got a little counter trend bounce going here. Let's see if we get any action underneath it. So, well, actually, let's first go to the NDX and see what's moving the NDX here. So, inside the NDX, you have Walgreens is up 3.6%. That's a big number. What the heck's walk selling drugs, man? Let's see. Formula's back. No, I guess this is down off 97. It's 85. Nothing heavy, I guess, but that's quite a surge for today, no doubt. Microsoft is number 2 in the index. That's up 0.5%. Costco is up 0.4. Taken away from it, Endo Pharmaceutical. This thing has been getting killed, down 7%. Mylan is down 5%. Dish Networks is down 3%. Let's go take a look at the IBB because Biogen was also giving us, the IBB is going south. And that was, what's so wild, folks, is that, Biogen was one of the first ones, man, that fell apart before. And it's like, how does that work? How does that identification work? Not that it has to be the same one over, but
Sure.
that was a heads up.
Sure.
It was like, okay, man, what's that all about? And what does happen is that inside that NASDAQ composite, those biotechs are a decent part of it. If we go to the XAU, I think the XAU and the HUI look like they're going to break out today. Well, no, not yet. XAU, we're at 93.48, and it's 93.66. We've gone to 94.19. But when you break out or break down, folks, you want to see it launch. I don't want to see it right next to it. You know what I mean? Now the launch is pretty good in the Gold Bugs Index right now. The high is 236.23. We're at 240.02. And we'll see what the volume comes in like today. ABX, if you go to some of the larger, there's some juice coming into ABX. So yesterday you did 12.8 million. You're already done to 8.7 today. This is going to be, we get some action here. Well, let's see what Newmont looks like, because both of these are the largest weightings inside of that. Newmont's going to need more volume. Newmont's done 2 million. Yeah, it's good. Well, it looks like it's going to take it out with volume, because it's 9.3, and right now we're dealing with 2.
Yeah. Yeah, getting quite a little bounce.
Oh, huge bounce, man.
90 points in the Dow.
Yeah, well, this just, we might be NQ. This is going to be pretty good, actually, because this is just going to give me a chance to sell it. So if we go to the NQs, yeah, we take a look at the NQs. So the NQs are coming up. They're over the 447. We're at 4479. Yeah, we'll see how they handle this 4482. Pretty. Yeah, let's go take a look at the E-minis. E-minis out here have bounced from 2095 to 2102. Yeah, and this is coming right up to 2104. So I'm gonna give it a few more minutes, and we very well just might sell away. That the bear suit feels so warm. Let's go to Max in Houston. Hey, Max.
I think we got one. We got Tim in Cleveland first.
Hey, Tim, what's going on?
Hey.
What's happening, Tim?
I've been looking at your one of your newsletters, and I tell you, that is a beautiful thing there.
Thank you.
And made some nice cheese on some of your past newsletters the past couple of weeks. I really thank you for that.
Thank you. I appreciate the business, man.
Okay. Listen, I'm holding Cliff CLF, Cliff Natural Resources, and I'm getting a little nervous on it because ore isn't really doing the same thing as a lot of the other metals. So I'm wondering what your take may be on that.
Well, it looks to me, I like what it's doing today. And it has that high volume swing at the 583. I can see why you're nervous. I mean, because this has been quite a run from $1.59 to $5.
Yeah.
But what it did do today is pretty cool. It rejected this 484. You get that high volume swing, man, right at that 583, and it looks like it wants to go for it. Let me put this on a weekly just for a second. On a weekly, it doesn't. No, on a weekly, it's going to be all right too. So on a weekly, the week of the 29th, we did 94 million, and we've done 72. Let me just see what it likes to do per day. 82, 92, and it did 19 million yesterday. So that would be pushing that swing and pushing it with volume on the weekly, man. I just put a stop, maybe under the 484 today.
Okay.
Because it looks like it's going to go for it. And so let me see so this is, I remember this was a high flyer. I see it. Coal is history, but iron ore is not. So this is an iron ore play more than anything, I guess, right? Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. I'd stay right there for right now. You know, these commodities, man, it's high volatility. There's no doubt about that. But it looks to me like this commodity run is going to be not only here for a while, it looks like it's a freaking huge run, man.
Okay.
Okay, man.
You think so you think ore is going to be on with a join all the rest of the metals?
I do.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Great. Hey, sounds great. Thank you so much.
Okay, man. Have a great one. Have a safe one. Let's go to Max in Houston. Hey, Max, what's going on?
Not much. I was thinking about selling one of the Nadex weeklies on the S&P, and I'm a little curious because I usually go long, so I've never sold short.
Okay.
So I can hold on through the break if you want me to.
No, totally.
Sure.
And we'll walk through this. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Dow right now is down 75. Nasdaq's off 45. S&Ps are off 13. We're going to be right back.
Has the current market volatility continued to stop you out of trades when the market spikes against you? Now is the perfect time to open up an account with Nadex. Nadex, the North American Derivatives Exchange, is a brand new, completely regulated Chicago-based exchange, and unlike most other exchanges, Nadex allows you to trade directly through them with direct market access when using their completely free trading platform, which also features real-time charts and full customization capability. One of the advantages of trading with Nadex in volatile markets is that your risk is always capped and you have the ability of keeping your trades open even when the market spikes against you. Nadex is completely brand new with a line of unique trading products that are unavailable anywhere else. See how it works at nadex.com. That's Nadex.com. Or click on the Nadex banner on the front page of TFNN.com. Futures and options trading involves risk and may not be appropriate for all investors.
Tom O'Brien's weekly gold letter, The Gold Report, gives complete and concise coverage of the entire gold market. Inside, you'll get Tom's commentary on gold, the dollar, the rand, the bond, the XAU, the HUI, and detailed coverage of nearly 25 mining stocks. He'll give you the entry price, price target, and stop price of each stock trade. The Gold Report is a long-term newsletter where the focus is on building real wealth through the management of a successful portfolio of gold stocks. With a lifetime of knowledge and almost 12 years of writing his informative weekly newsletter, The Gold Report, Tom O'Brien can provide you with the important market information to help you make better trades in the gold market. Don't let the next bull run in gold pass you by. To get a month-long free trial to The Gold Report, an $85 value, visit the front page of TFNN.com today.
David White's newsletter, The Technology Insider, is focused like a laser on finding the next big things in technology. If you had invested only $10,000 in Microsoft in 1986, you'd have been a millionaire by 2000. Disruptive technology like Microsoft's is the key to these massive long-term profits, and the Tech Insider is the vehicle from TFNN to capitalize on these opportunities. This is the go-to newsletter that identifies, monitors, and profits on mostly little-known cutting-edge companies with great long-term prospects. David's experience is as an inventor of Emmy-winning animation products for TV and Hollywood that propelled a company public. Match that with 14 years as a full-time trader, and he's uniquely qualified to guide you through the light-speed world of ever-evolving high-tech. If you're ready to ride the next big technology bull market for less than $40 per month, log on to TFNN.com and get your 2-week free trial to the Technology Insider. Get in on the ground floor of the next big thing today.
This segment is brought to you by TFNN. Test drive all the newsletters for free at TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. We have the Dow down 75, Nasdaq's off 45, S&Ps are off 13. We're talking with Max from Houston, and we are talking the Nadex platform, folks. If you haven't test drove that platform, come over to our website at TFNN. You're going to see the banner on the top or the side. You can hit the banner, bring up the exchange, then put $25,000 of paper money into your account. You can follow along with us as we trade these different products. So, Max, you're looking to sell the weekly S&P. Is that correct?
Yes, I was looking at the 2096.5, which is on the bid side is like 65.5 right now.
Okay.
So I'm a little confused on the mechanics. So I do sell it.
You do sell it, correct.
I mean, if I do sell it, what comes out of the account? Because does the whole $100 come out of the account?
Well, the best way to do it, that I do it, your risk in terms of like right here, if we just clicked on the sell,
okay,
where our max loss is going to be the opposite side of that, basically, which would be 37.50 or so.
Okay.
Because, your risk is that basically it does not close there. Am I saying that right?
Yeah.
That's correct.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, I mean, the best way, and I know they do get confusing, and that's why we're always saying to do it, and that's why I'm always emphasizing to go per contract when my dad's talking about them,
Right.
because it gets confusing. And so literally, that's why I'm always, no matter how many contracts I'm going to trade, I line up one contract first because it makes it real simple. Now, you're saying it's going to close below 2096.50. That's about 4.5 points under the market right now. So that's technically you'd be out of the money, right?
Yeah.
So, of course, you should be risking less than you stand to make with the max profit. So that is, at the same time, that's going to help you, and then what I do in my own head is I think about the other way and I say, okay, wait, if I was going to go the other way, if I was going to go long, it gets real easy, right? Okay, I'm going to buy it. I'm going to buy it at 70. I'm going to risk 70 to make 30. So then my head's able to actually flip it around the other way and I say, okay, I'm going short. So I'm going to be selling it, and I'm going to be risking the inverse of that number because guess what? Your max profit is what you sell it for initially.
Right.
So your risk is that it expires in the money, and you are responsible for 100 minus what you already received.
Right.
Does that make sense?
And that's all you're responsible for.
So your max profit, if you're going to sell that 2096.50 right now, would be 63.50, right? That's what it's trading at?
Yeah.
So that's your max profit because you're going to receive that up front. But guess what? If that expires in the money, the person you sold that to, they're going to execute that for $100. You're going to have to pay that $100. So basically, your only risk is the 100 minus the 62 you already received.
Right.
That's the best way to think about it.
Okay, but like on the mechanics on the account, let's say if I had $100 on the account and I trade that option.
Sure, they're going to take out just your risk, the 37.50 or whatever it is.
Okay, that's all that comes out then?
That's correct. Yes, for sure.
Okay, but then otherwise, if I'm out of the money, my bet is on the wrong side. It would take out the rest of the money.
Say that again.
Well, if
you're deep in the money,
if the market closes higher, and I'm and I'm on the wrong side, then they don't come back and take the other.
No, they already have it. So you remember that you're dealing with $100, right?
Okay.
So what's happened is that the correlation, the money they're taking out, is the full amount of money, okay? That your risk is, and that's what's so cool about the trading. That's a defined risk. You can't lose more than that, okay? Now something else that
I was just going to say. So in this example, let's say. Right now it's at 60, let's say. It makes it a little bit easier, right? So your risk is 40, your max profit is 60 on that 2096.50. 3 points in premium that it would have to move with you, right? Go down because you're shorting it for it to come into the money. So you're risking 40. They're going to take, let's say you start with 100. They're going to take that 40 out of your account. Your account's going to end up with 60.
Okay.
Right? After that one trade. Well, what's happening there is now you basically have $100 at risk. Because that binary, if held till expiration, is going to either be worth 0 or 100. So to answer your question, what happens is at expiration, they've already taken your $40 out of risk, and now there's going to be two outcomes if you hold that till expiration. Your account's either going to expire in the money, and they're going to give you that $100, or it's going to expire not in the money, and your account's going to stay at the $60 because you lost your full risk of the 40.
Okay, I get it. Okay, excellent. I think I'm going to go short then.
Well, so stay with us for a second because what's also happening now is that you have the weekly So what you want to also do is look at the daily, because at the beginning of the week, that is cool, okay? But,
And that's why I pulled them up. They're just basically more options of strike prices that are all going to have a bid offer, and that just you're aware that that's the strike price you want. There happen, I looked at the daily. There's a 20.98. There's a 20.95. Just so you're aware of it, right?
Okay, yeah, cool. No problem.
Cool.
All right. Well, I've done very well with just going long, so I'm
good.
I'm trying to.
It's a great question, man, and that's why I walk through that. Literally, my head sometimes, and I think just as a mental trick, and sometimes you need mental tricks, even in like simple addition, right? Mental tricks are big.
Yeah.
And I flip my head around the other way, and I say, okay, if I'm buying it, I'm buying it at 70. That means, I'm risking 70 to make my 30. And I say, okay, and then I flip it around. Okay, no, I'm selling it. I'm the one risking the 30.
Right.
I got $70 of max profit on the other side. And then that way you just understand they just take out your risk. And then you basically, it's real simple. They've taken out your max risk. That's already put aside. That's already basically gone. Now what you do is you own this binary. So it's now either 0 or 100.
Right.
Okay, and you can trade it any time. So you would get out of it by buying it, right?
That's correct.
Exactly.
Okay, just like the opposite of selling.
Now, and something to keep in mind, though, with the binaries, right, is that, today the bid and offer is not too bad. There's only a couple dollars. The binaries during the week, though, the spread is much larger most of the time. At the beginning of the week,
they could be right. Yeah, to actively trade them would be tough.
Yeah.
Getting out of it, maybe locking in a big profit or something, not a big deal.
Yeah.
But trading them. I mean, whereas the spreads, you can day trade those. 0.1. But the binaries, there is. And when you compare the spread on a percentage-wise basis, it gets really big sometimes, because you're looking at a spread of 6 points, which is a full 6% of the value of the entire contract. So that's a big number. Especially if you pay it twice, right? Because you're getting in, you're getting out.
Exactly.
Yeah, I understand.
Okay, man.
Well, thank you. I really appreciate it.
We appreciate you growling and prowling with us out here, Max.
Thank you.
Let's see where we stand here. So you get the Dow down 87, Nasdaq's up 49, S&Ps are down to 14. Let's go to Ken in Kansas. Hey, Ken, what's going on?
Hey, good morning, you guys.
What's happening, man? How you been?
Good. Doing good out here.
That's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, it's a beautiful day.
Fantastic.
Nice.
Wondering what you're thinking about Gold Panther, GPL.
Let's take a look at it. So we get Great Panther, silver. It's trading at $1.73 today. Well, my take is that this thing's going to go to its highs, man. So, do you own it? You're looking to buy it? What are we doing?
I'm looking to buy it, yeah.
Looking to buy it. It's always a little bit tougher. Hey, stay right there, all right?
Okay, thanks.
Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Right now, you get the Dow down 84, Nasdaq's off 49, S&Ps are down 14, gold's up $6, silver's up 8 cents. Bonds to the moon, baby. We're going to be right back.
Are China A shares hot or not? If you trade China A shares, now may be time to take a closer look. Trade CHAU or CHAD, Directions Daily CSI 300 China A share Bull and Bear ETFs. China A shares in either direction. Visit directioninvestments.com today. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction shares carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction shares. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact Direction shares at 866-476-7523. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors. Distributor Foreside Fund Services, LLC.
Hi, I'm Steve Rhodes, host of the Trader's Edge, heard daily at TFNN.com and author of Mastering Probability, a daily investment and trading newsletter service that I send out each morning by 8 a.m. My morning newsletter service covers exactly what the markets have been doing since last night's close, providing you with an edge on your trading day ahead. You get actionable trading ideas, including the exact entry, stop, and profit targets. Plus, I'll teach you the patterns and hidden market correlations that will make you a better trader. As a subscriber, you'll gain access to my 90-minute money management workshop, where I'll teach you the secrets that'll save your assets. The bottom line, I've got your back, including a 30-day money-back guarantee. See for yourself the type of analysis I provide each trading day by signing up for Mastering Probability today. With nothing to lose, this is an offer you should not pass on. Mastering Probability can be found under Trading Newsletters on the front page of TFNN.com.
It's 2016 and TFNN has a brand new programming lineup to kick things off. Starting January 4th, Swim Lessons by Thinkorswim and TD Ameritrade will be airing 5 days a week at noon Eastern Time. Join hosts Scott Connor, Kevin Hinks, and Cindy Faber as they host their daily options program live at noon 5 days a week with no commercials for the entire hour. Nico DeHaan and Paige Clark will be moving their program, Living a Primal Lifestyle, to twice a week, Tuesdays and Thursdays from 7 a.m. until 8 a.m. Eastern Time. Wake up with Nico and Paige and start your day off right. The Bull Bear Binary Option Hour by Nadex will now be live Mondays and Fridays at 10 a.m. Start and end the week with the three hosts, Tom O'Brien, Tommy O'Brien, and Darrell Martin, as they break down the world of trading binary options and spreads. For all the details on the new 2016 programming lineup, visit the front page of TFNN.com. TFNN, educating investors.
Catch Basil Chapman as he uses his Chapman Wave methodology to call the markets. The Tiger Technicians Hour, next on TFNN.
Welcome back, folks. We're talking with Ken from Kansas City. We're talking about Great Panther. It's trading at 174. Now, the tough thing here, I mean, I own Great Panther, Ken, and the tough thing here is that, you know, on a money management basis, you know, if you bought it here, you'd have to put a stop. I'd put the stop like under 156. I mean, my take is that it's going to go for 225 again. You know, but this is just even the last 5 days, it just ran from $133 to $1.74, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
I sold some a little over $2, and I just wanted to buy it back or not. So.
Okay. The ultimate buy, not that I want to see it get down there, but the ultimate would be somewhere like around 146. 146 is the highs of May 31st. Because that has some volume down there. And listen, it could get there. That's the other side of it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. What are you looking at on Valley? I see in an article in on Yahoo this morning that I guess the government is blaming them for that dam collapse about a year ago.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I own Valley. You know, it's pulling back. It's pulling back today. It's down to 22 cents. I still like how it's trading, man. I mean, it's coming into a monster. How it went topside, you know. I mean, this is another equity. These are going to be volatile beyond belief. You know, it went from $2.14 up to $6.26. So, but I like what it's doing out here right now. It's pulling back into strength, and the volume is well. I want to see the volume slow down a bit. It's 9.9 million. We need less than 42 million today.
All right, thanks for the info, and you guys have a great weekend and good trading.
You too. Have a great one, man. Have a safe one.
So let's take a look at this NASDAQ, right?
Yeah.
You were active during that break. So why don't you go through what you did?
That's right. And what we did do, folks, at that break, you know, when we were talking about that counter trend bounce. Now, this is what's so cool about the Nadex product. Bottom line is I sold the 11 o'clock.
Yeah. So you found a spread from 44.65 to 44.75.
Right.
And you got in at 44.72.50.
Yeah.
So what were you risking? $25 per contract because you're $2.50 below the ceiling.
Right.
With a max profit of $75 per contract.
Right.
And yeah, you've gotten a little bit of a decline, and you know basically your max profit's at 44.65, and that's why for right now, looking directly at the U.S. Tech one, you have a positional value of almost $300, and that's because you know you have a max of 500. Yeah. Right, because you have this. Each one's at $100 for a $10 spread.
Right.
Each one's worth $100, and depending where it ticks, at 70, they're all going to expire. You'll get 250, 65, you get full value.
Yeah. And it's just got to stay there for another, what do we got on that one? Is that what I meant?
11 a.m. So you got
3 minutes.
You got 3 or 4 minutes, yeah.
But, and folks, I'm not encouraging doing those. I do those during the daytime, okay? Because what happens is that you're doing two different things. You need the timing there.
Oh, yeah.
And, when they come out right, they come out right, Cause
you put them on at 40 past, so it was actually the break before the previous one.
Right.
And we were just flying so quickly. But 20 minutes before expiration.
Right. Yeah. And again, what I like to do is that I want that risk low versus the reward that I can get.
Yeah, that's because most of what you're trading, you're looking for volatility.
I am. Yeah. And if you get, and today is a good volatile market, which is great.
Yeah. Yep.
We get Mark. Maybe we could do Mark in Bedford. Hey, Mark, what's going on? Wow! What's going on, brother?
Hey, listen, I'm selling. I've been mostly in real estate, and I'm closing my deals in August, and I'm bailing out of my real estate investments, and I went long gold 10 days ago, the GDX. The only position I have is GDX, and I'm trying to decide where to raise my stop in.
Well, I'm sorry, man. The program's over.
You got to call back on Monday, all right?
Stay right
Take
there,
care,
folks.
Mark. Thanks, man.
Since 1984, Basil Chapman has been using the Chapman Wave methodology to advise traders of his expert market opinion. While originally hand-drawing charts from the late 1970s into the 1980s, Basil noticed that prices under most circumstances virtually always had a certain number of legs to the upside before declining sharply. Later, Basil found that computer software, which included the standard market technical indicators, enhanced the degree of accuracy in calling price turns, as well as market trend calls. Thus was born the Chapman Wave sequence. Using the Chapman Wave methodology along with other indicators, Basil Chapman advises his subscribers of his expert market opinion each market day with his opening call newsletter. Right now, you can get a 2-week free trial to the opening call, Basil's daily trading newsletter, by visiting the front page of TFNN.com. Cancel at any time during that trial and pay absolutely nothing. Get your 2-week free trial to Basil's newsletter, The Opening Call, today by visiting TFNN.com.
This is TFNN.